Hello! This video is a Pilates flow video. So what I'm going to do is pop 4 or 5 exercises together, no stopping, and they're going to blend into each other as a one sort of routine. And then we'll repeat that routine a couple of times. So what we're going to start with is the hundreds. So you're going to roll down, making sure you have your neutral spine. And remember, feet hip distance apart, coffee cups on the knees, parallel feet, slide the arms down by your side and just breathe, inhaling through the nose, nice and wide into the ribs, and exhale through the mouth. Make sure you're not breathing into your shoulders, shoulders remains down. And again, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth. We're going to float the right knee into tabletop with the foot and the left knee. You're going to imprint that lower back into the floor slightly. We're going to do the hundreds, so we're only going to do 50 of them. So you're going to squeeze the knees, squeeze the ankles together. Extend the legs up to the ceiling. Remember, you can keep the knees bent if you need to. Lift up, make sure you're really connecting with your core, extend the arms. Bounce that tennis ball either side of the legs. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, that's 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Maintain the height in the upper body. 40, last set, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. You're going to go straight into roll over. So you're going to drop your head down, arms down, and roll over to wherever is comfortable for you. Going to flex the feet, and then roll down through the back. Really press onto those hands. This is going to blend into double straight leg stretch. So bring the legs together, bring the arms up, and then drop those legs down to where you're comfortable with your back. Inhaling down, exhaling up, and then release back down. Second set, bend the knees or straighten. Again, and 50 pulses, a bit quicker. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, that's 10. 20, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Really reach through those fingers, reach through the feet. Last set. 5. Take it up, take those arms down, come into roll over. Really reach with those fingers, reach with those heels. Separate the legs this time, and again roll down through the spine, pressing onto the hands, very slowly, bringing the hands behind the head and lifting up. Double straight leg stretch. Make sure you can see the elbows out of the corner of your eyes. Inhaling down, hold it there, and exhaling up. We're going to do this routine one more time. Arms to the side. Legs as low as you feel comfortable, even quicker. A little bit higher if you want to, or bend the knees if you want to, or keep your head on the floor if you want to. That's 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. This time, no hands on the floor if you can help it. Roll over. Take those arms back with you, flex the feet, roll down through the spine. You haven't got that added help with your arms to guide you down. Your hands are off the floor. Of course you can put the hands down if you need to, but try and get your core to work extra hard, guiding those legs down, bringing the head up, hands behind the head, elbows out, inhaling down. Reach those legs away, flex those feet, exhale back up. and then release. Circle those legs. That's routine 1 done. Routine number 2, we're going to start with a roll up. So lengthen the legs away, just relax the legs to start. Sometimes we really get really rigid in our legs. Just relax. Make sure you're in your neutral spine. Take your arms up to the ceiling and then reach your arms away. So there's no popping up of the ribs. Ribs stay down. Shoulders away from your ears. You can see my arms are nowhere near the floor. All right? We're going to inhale. Take those arms up to the ceiling. Exhale. Slowly come up. As you come up, those feet come to a flex position. Coming into your spine stretch. So make that lovely letter C here, as though you're being punched in the tummy, but you're reaching forwards. Lift up nice and tall. Imagine a string attached to your head. Exhale, twist to the left. Pulse 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Back to the centre. And pulse. 1, 2, 3. Back to the centre. Bend the knees. Hold behind the thighs, into rolling. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to do 2 of these. Inhale. And exhale. And from here, roll back down through that back. Back to the start position. Number 2, relax those feet. Take those arms back. Inhale. Energy going through the fingers. Exhale, lifting up. Remember, you can help yourself by putting your elbow on the floor if you want to. And reach for those toes. Remember, we're not going forwards. We're just reaching as far as we can to make that letter C. We're coming up. Stack those vertebrae on top of each other. Open up the arms. Make sure you can see the hands out of the corner of your eyes and twist. Pulse 1, 2, 3. And the other way. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Back to the centre. Bring the hands underneath the thighs. 2 rolling. Last one. Coming back to the centre. Pop those feet back down. And roll down through the back. Last set now. Taking those legs away. Make this extra special. See where your arms are now. So mine are a little bit nearer the floor than they were to begin with, but I'm still not pushing them onto the floor. I'm just letting them hang comfortably where I can maintain the stability in my centre. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, flex those feet, connect with the core, reach forward to those toes. Really reach and feel those shoulder blades separating. Stack the vertebrae on top of each other one by one. Open up the arms. Sit extra tall now. Exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3. This should feel a little bit better now, your rotations. Hands go behind the thighs, legs together, and 2 rolling. Nice mobility for the spine. And then finishing off, hands forwards, slowly rolling down. And then just give yourself a little hug. Okay, third sequence now. So we're going to start, it's all going to be prone, supine, so lying on the mat. We're going to come up into tabletop position, and we're going to do the famous 5. So 5 exercises all blending into each other. If you need to rest, just come down and hug your knees in. Make sure the lower back is imprinted into the floor slightly. You're going to slowly come up, hands go behind the head, lifting up here. Extending the other leg away, imagine you're pressing a button on the wall. And exhale 1, exhale 2, Exhale, 3. This is if you need support for your head. Your neck aches. My hands are nowhere near my neck. But if you don't need this, just gently hold either side of the knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change it to crisscross. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Last 8. So we don't repeat 3 times this sequence. We're just doing it once because they all blend into each other. And 6, and 7, and 8. From here, up, pull yourself towards your knee. Open up your elbows. Single straight leg or scissors. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Slowly change. I like to flex my foot here. So I got that extra stretch all the way down the back of the leg for my hamstring. You can slightly bend the knee if that's more comfortable for you. And you can put your head on the floor if you want to. Or you can get more dynamic. Pop your hands behind the calf. We've got 4 more. 1 and 2. Really maintain that connection with your core. Drop the shoulder blades down your back. Hold it there. Release round and come back up. Double leg stretch. Exhale round and come back up. Again, put the head on the floor if you need to. Exhale round. This is number 3. We're going to do 8. Squeeze those knees and ankles together as much as you can. No daylight in between. And 5. And 6. Don't drop the legs too low if you have a bad back. 7. Last 1. 8. And release. That's that sequence finished. Drop the head side to side. And then pop the feet back on the floor and just drop the knees side to side. A little bit of mobility for your lower back. Okay, you're going to pop onto your side now for this combination. So this is going to be like the first couple of ones. One exercise, one exercise, one exercise, one exercise, and then repeat it 3 times. So lying down on your arm, hand in front for support. Bend both knees in and stretch out the top leg. So we're going to take the leg forward along that imaginary shelf, take it back along that imaginary shelf. 4 times. Kick forward and back. Kick forward and back. 2 more. Don't need this hand here. Imagine there's a wall in front of you and behind you. You cannot rock forward and back. We've got 1 more. We lift the leg. Lift it up. Take it down. Lift it up. Take it down. 4 times. 3 and 4. We hold the leg there. We straighten the underneath leg. We bring the legs together. We lift both together for 4 times. 1 and down. And 2. You might want to challenge your balance and your strength by taking your hand away. You'll always have a good side and a bad side. This is my bad side. This is number 4. And then keep the top leg there as the underneath leg just moves. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hand goes forward. Bend both knees again. Second set. Take that top leg forward, in line with your hip. Try not to rotate forward. Hip is on top of hip. And again, forward. See if you can kick forward a little bit further this time. Inhale forward, exhale back, or the other way around with the breathing if you prefer. And 4. Lift it up and down. Lift. Look, I'm not taking my leg too high. Not right up here, otherwise the hips will twist. So make sure your car headlights, your hips stay facing forward. 4. Now then, slide that other leg away, bring the legs together and lift up. 1. Challenge your balance. 2. And 3. And 4. I have to put my hand down here. Drop that bottom leg and meet the top leg. 1 and 2 and 3. We squeeze the inner thigh up and bend the knees back to start. We've got the last set now. Take that leg, I can't speak today, straighten that leg out. Forward and back. This should feel much better than the first time now. Inhale forward, exhale back. Don't lose your technique though. Same height all the time with that leg. 4. And then take that leg up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You know what's coming? Both legs now. Nice and straight. Lift up, lengthen those legs. And 2. Arm away if you want to, and arm over if you really want that challenge. And 4, keep the top leg there, drop the bottom leg, squeeze it up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, hold it there and release. Just come up, counter stretch and twist slightly. I forgot to say, if you don't want to line your arm like that, you can have a little towel underneath you, like this. This might be a bit more comfortable if you prefer, all right? So we're here. Let's go to the other side now. So I will show you this side with the towel. So I pop it underneath my ear here. It's a little bit more comfortable. Maybe bend my arm. So both knees bent, hand in front for support, imaginary wall front, behind, hips on top of hips. Okay, extend that leg. And forward and back. Remember I said there's always a good side and a bad side, and you will know which side feels more comfortable. 3, this is number 4. And you're going to lift the leg up and down. Lift it up, not too high. And 2, breathe out. Feel those glutes working. Connect with your core. 4. Now then, from here, slide the underneath leg out. Legs together and lift and lower. Now this is my good side. So I shouldn't really have to wobble around this side. And 3, really squeeze them together, no daylight. 4, now keep the top leg there, drop the bottom leg, meet the top leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then bend the knees back in. Second set, take that leg away and forward. Kick that leg forward a bit more. Imaginary football is right there in front of you. You've got to kick it without moving forward with your body. Okay, like that. Make sure you stay completely still. Up and down. 2 and 3 and 4. Slide that bottom leg underneath. Flex both feet or point them, it doesn't matter as long as they're squeezing together. Lift up and down. Test your balance. 2 and down. 3 and down. Last one. 4. Keep the top leg there. Drop the bottom leg. And 1. Meet the top. 2 and 3 and 4. Bend both knees. Come back in. Last set now. Extend that leg. See if you don't need that arm there. Reach it over maybe. And 2. So you can lengthen the side as you work the leg. and 4. Lift it up and down, up and down. 2 more. Try and relax your shoulders. And now, this is the hard bit now. My arm is still over here, but I'm going to try and balance in this position with my arm over. 1. Lengthening. 2. And 3. Feel those obliques working. 4. Keep the top leg there. Drop the bottom leg down and up. 1. Remember, you can always put your hand back down. You do not have to have your arm overhead. It can be here. 3 and 4. And then bend the knees in. Counter stretch. So this thinking up, like sitting up nice and tall and just twisting round. That feels really good after doing that. Okay, next sequence. Let's lie on our tummies. I'm going to bring my head this way. I'm going to put a little towel here. And my forehead is going to be on my pillow or my towel. So a little combination here now for your back and your glutes. So your arms are going to be in this position here. So not forward, not down. Hands in line with the head, elbows in line. The hand and the elbow is going to stay the same height. Don't lead with your elbow, don't lead with the hand. They come up at the same time. So I'm going to inhale here, connect with my abdominals, squeeze my glutes, activate my glutes, push my pubic bone into the mat, and I'm going to lift my hand, lift my elbow the same height, and slowly lower down. Lift my arm and elbow the same height, slowly lower down. 1 more. Now I'm going to lift up. I'm going to take my arms forward, come back to the beginning. Breaststroke arms, come back, 1 more time. Forward, back, hold it there. I'm going to slowly take my arms forwards and go into my swimming. Opposite arm, opposite leg. If you prefer not to take the legs up with the arms, that's fine, just do the arms only. Or just do the legs only, like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your arms out to the side, pop the legs down, and aeroplane. Looking along the arm. That's 1 rotation. This is 2. And then the last one. And 3. And then release down. Back to the base position. Second time round now. Lifting, squeezing that imaginary pencil in between the shoulder blades. Push the pubic bone into the floor. Again, lift. And lower. And lift. Hold it there. Lift up. Swim with the arms. Back. If you want to, lift those legs up, but you don't have to. Last one. And 3. Straight forward. Swimming. Opposite arm. Opposite leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Take the legs down. Aeroplane. Look along that arm. Breathe out as you take the arm up towards the ceiling. And then you're back to square one. We're only doing 2 cycles of that one. And we're finishing that one off with a lovely cat stretch. Hunching up, dropping the head down, and then coming back to neutral. And then again, hunching up back to neutral. And then pop the feet together, knees out, hands forwards, and drop back. Chest goes through the arms. Okay, let's get a little bit of strength work into the arms now. So this combination is all about upper body strength. Don't need this anymore. So you're going to come into your all fours position, come into your leg pull prone position. Make sure your bottom is down, not poking up to the ceiling. Okay, from here, we lift the leg, right leg up, 1, left leg up, 2, right leg, 3, left leg, 4. Second exercise. Right knee to left elbow, 1. Opposite again, 2. Keeping that bottom down, 3. And 4. From here, down into your plank. Holding it there for 4. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. 1 press up. And we're back to the beginning. Lift up 1. Lift up 2. Lift up 3. Lift up 4. Knee to elbow, wrist. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Go down into your plank. Making you can put your knees down at any time you want to. 2. And 1. Come back up. 1 little press up. Last time now. Legs together. Squeeze 1. Squeeze 2. Nice length through the body. 3. And 4. Knee to wrist. 2 more. Back to core. Plank. Holding it there. Not talking very much, it's quite hard. 3, 2, 1, and come up. 1 press up. And sit back. Bring your bottom down towards your heels. Relax your arms down by your side. Whew. Okay, next sequence. Come on to your backs. Sweating here. Slowly lower down. Arms down by your side. Feet hip distance apart. Okay, so this little combination is all about mobility for your spine and also connection with your obliques and your abdominals. So imprint the lower back into the floor, peel the spine off, lift up into your shoulder bridge. Nice and easy to start with, taking the arms back behind you, and then imprint each vertebra into the spine as you, each vertebra into the floor as you roll back down. This is your first exercise. It's so nice, so relaxing. Imprint the lower back into the floor. You've got your coffee cups balancing on your knees. Lifting the arms up, taking the arms back. Nice long line from fingers all the way up to your knees. Melt the spine back down, all the way. Coming back to neutral. You have 1 more. Imprint the lower back into the floor. Peel the spine off. This is your relaxation part of your mat workout. Taking the arms back. And then melt that spine back down into the mat. As you slowly come back. That's the first part of the sequence. Take those arms out, back of the palms on the floor, not rotated. We want to open up the chest, so back of the palm, and much lower than you think you're meant to be. It's probably too high where you think is the right position, so go lower than that slightly. From here, come into tabletop position, And just drop the knees over to the left and look over slightly to your right. And then over the other side, drop over to the right, look slightly over to your left. Exhale up, inhale down. Really pin those shoulder blades onto the mat. This is your stability part, the upper part of the body. Mobilizing that lower back a little bit, working your obliques and your lower abdominals. One more time each side. Drop the knees, lifting up, drop the knees, and lifting up. From here, we're going to go into open leg rocker. So we're going to come up, and hold the back of the thighs. Now if you find that really hard, just bend your knees again. So we're going to flex the feet 3 times, coming back and forth. Back and forth. Make sure you don't go back onto your neck. Really extend through the heels. And from there, see if you can come back down onto the mat without popping your feet back on the floor. And then we're back to the beginning exercise. So this time we do shoulder bridge, legs together. Exhale, imprint the lower back into the floor. Peel off, we go a little bit quicker this time. And then mold that spine back down into the mat. Imagine you've got a squidgy ball in between your knees. And squeezing that ball. And again, imprint the lower back into the floor. Peel the spine off, squeeze those glutes, connect with your core, float the arms up, and slowly back down. Guide that spine back down, arms go and follow. Last one, imprint, peel off, arms go up and back. And then slowly down, down, arms come up, go out to the side, tabletop. Now then, you can drop your legs to the left, or you might want to straighten the legs now. You might not be able to go so far, but maintain that lovely strength in the upper part of the body to keep it still. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhaling down. This reminds me of a pendulum of a clock. No beginning, no end. You're not sticking at any point, you're just blending the move together. Feel those abdominals working in this position. Inhale down, exhale up, last one. Inhale down, and exhale up, ready to go into your open leg rocker. Lifting up, hands here, or if you prefer, hands behind the calf. And back, and up. Try and balance here, really pull on your calf, or go behind your thighs, or bend your knees. Lift up through the chest. Last time. Balance, balance, balance. Hold it there. And then roll down through the back. And you're here again. Third time, last time. Little bit of a difference. Parallel feet again. Imprint the lower back into the floor. Peel the spine off. Now then, we're going to go walking. So really press into those hands there, but keep the hips totally still. Don't drop them down either side. So walk 1, and 2, and 3. I'm getting closer and closer with the feet until they're going to meet each other. 6, 7, nearly there. 8. Now I'm going to walk outwards. 1 and 2. I'm trying to maintain this height in my hips and trying to maintain that level there, staying level. 5 6, 7, and 8. Holding it there, and then moulding my spine back down. Coming back out, palms up, tabletop, extend the legs. This time, I'm going to go over to the side, inhale. I'm going to bend my knees, extend my legs, and then slowly back up. Over to the side, you can look over the other shoulder if you want to. Bend the knees, extend, and back to the centre. Remember, you can always go back to the first version. If your back is really aching, you can keep your feet on the floor. And then bring it back up. Inhale, extend, bend. Back to the centre. You've got one more time. And over. And bend. Do this extra slowly now. Feel like the opposite shoulder really wants to come off that mat, but you're not letting it. It's pinned down. Last time. Over. And bend. And extend. Back up. Last, open leg rocker. Slowly coming up. Hold behind the thighs, all the shins. Or the calves even, not the shins, the calves. Again. Last one. Now see if you can hold it there. Bent knees if you need to. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Forehead will go on your head, knees. And then release. Last combination. So, legs are going to be forward here. Hands are going to be either to the side or forward, whatever you feel most comfortable, but not facing back like this, all right? So my shoulders are above my wrists. I'm going to lift up, bottom off the floor, look straight forward, and I'm going to come back down. If you prefer, bend the knees slightly, squeeze the knees together. And again, lift up, and down. We've got one more. Lift up, leg pull supine. And down from here. Open the legs up, go into your saw. Back thumb down, front thumb up. Coming back up. Really like this extension through that arm. Feel that in the lats there. And lift. 2 more times. Exhale. Lift up tall. Exhale. Lift up tall. Last one. Exhale. Lift up tall. Hold it there. Bring the knees in. And just hug the knees. Come back. Second time. Hands down by your side. It's quite hard, this one. So try and get the strength in your arms. Don't start like this crumpled. Start nice and tall. Right? If you can, try and pop the hands facing forward this time, because we're going to add some triceps. So you're going to lift up to here, little bend in the arms, and then drop down. Lift up, little bend in the arms. Feel the back of the arms working. And last one, lift. Bend the arms, and then back. Separate the legs. Exhale over. Inhale, lift. Make sure when you lift up really tall. You don't just do it half-heartedly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Butt cheeks stay on the floor. Last one. And then hug the knees in. Last Hands facing forward. No break in between the press-ups this time. Straight through. So lifting up, you can bend the knees if this is easier for you. Make sure you're looking straight forward, not up to the ceiling. We bend 1. We bend 2. We bend 3. Hold it there. Release. Legs out. A little bit quicker. We don't come up in the middle this time. We cross 1. We cross 2. Cross 3. Cross 4. Last 2. 5. And 6. And then release. And your flow mat class is done.